Minnesota Vikings defensive line coach slash co-regional defensive coordinator Andre Patterson rightfully has a rep as a defensive line guru, just churning out pressure and turning coal into diamonds with said pressure. It's good times. But with Danielle Hunter up on blocks for the foreseeable future with his tweak, as well as just an absolute non-existent pass rush at home against Aaron Rodgers, what's going to happen? What is going to happen here? And yeah, everything is connected. It's kismet. Pass rush did not help out those very young green cornerbacks, and then everything cycled through, and it wasn't great, right? So Patterson's going to have to pull a rabbit out of his hat again, and I think it is doable, even though the Vikings only had 7 total pressures on Sunday against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers and the corpse Aaron Rodgers on 44 dropbacks, which is a pressure rate of 15.9%. Now, to put that in context, the pressure rate would have not even charted in terms of quarterbacks last year. So Drew Brees, amongst qualified quarterbacks, was the lowest pressured qualified QB at 25.1% of his dropbacks. So the absolute cleanest quarterback in the league is pressured 1 time out of 4. Vikings got home 1 time out of 6. A little bit less than that. So, and also, of course, 0 sacks. So that is not great. First time the Vikings haven't sacked Rodgers in a game since 2010. Yannick was out there for a freaking week, and then he tweaked earlier in the game. It was basically a non-factor. Fadi was out there trying to do everything himself with Bakhtiari holding him every play. Can't wait to do a film breakdown of that. He did lead the Vikings edge rushers in snaps with 60 at 77%. Did have 1 pressure. It was unblocked, but nah. Jalen Holmes, Cheeseburger Eddie, no. Anthony Barr, no. Shamar Stephen, no. That interior pass rush, yet again, is just not there. And like the Vikings haven't had a good push inside since Sharif. My guy. Since Sheldon Richardson was here for a year. Since peak Linval Joseph in the early Zimmer regime. They just haven't replaced it. So Jaleel, Shamar Stephen, Armand for Watts, Hercules Mount Alpha did not get it done. I'm not holding my breath on Jaleel and Stephen, even though he technically led the way with 2 pressures on Sunday. So the lack of get off and pressure gave Rodgers copious amounts of time, and he picked apart the young cornerbacks. Now, did they play good on their own right? No. But did the lack of pass rush help things out? Certainly not. Also, the discipline. So, like, you heard it with no fans in the stands when Afadi jumped offsides on that first 3rd down. I was like, come on, man. And how does Aaron Rodgers and his stupid jabroni hard count get your team to jump 3 times at home? Like, 2 of them were 3rd down conversions. One that ended up being on Barr, that free play bomb to MBS. Like, what? I just don't understand. So now what? Now what is going to happen? So the standard, wait and see until Danielle Hunter heals up and the tweak is untweaked, comes off of IR, week 4, Houston Texans. Woo! Let's go. Oh, maybe it'll be longer. Who really knows? Or, whatever Yannick tweaked on Sunday, hopefully it's minor. Hopefully he'll be good to go once he gets integrated more into this defense. All right. But until then, it's time to get creative. So, like the Vikings last year, due to lack of interior pass rush, had to use Afadi and Weatherly, defensive ends, inside just to create some semblance of an interior push. And with the personnel inside exactly the same as it was last year, they may have to manufacture and do something similar again. So Afadi kicking inside, DJ Wanham kicking inside, someone kicking inside, because either way, if you can't get heat on the quarterback, if you can't do better than 1 time in 6 that the quarterback drops back, you put a little stank on him, it's going to be a long year. And we're talking about using Barr on the edge, using Wanham, even though he was a healthy scratch, using James Lynch somewhere on the defensive line. Really don't care. Give them each 10 snaps a game and tell them, hey, here's your gap. Here's your responsibility. Go hunt. Like, you don't know what you don't know, but who cares? Like, if you can get to the quarterback, great. Fantastic. So, Andre Patterson, respect, is a master of his craft. I love him, and I think that they will get things figured out up front. But, I mean, no one took Sunday's disaster worse than him. That includes Zimmer, right? Because, I mean, that's a point of pride right there. That's a point of, hey, even without Danielle Hunter, we're still going to get some roasting on Aaron Rodgers. But nah, didn't happen. So the defensive line needs to get after it. The players are too talented, too proud to roll over and die. I think they'll get it done, but it's a rough way to start the season. Only go up from here. Yeah. All right, so your thoughts. Andre Patterson, defensive line, more pressure. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post some on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.